Hello everyone, I'm Evie Jo. Today I want to share a special project with you, a book of Coco designed for visually disabled people. Around us, there are friends who may not see colorful images, but in this book, they can feel the warmth of the stories. Statistics show that there are over 70 million visually impaired people in China, but accessible reading materials suitable for them take up less than 1%. Many classic stories fail to reach them due to the limitations in carriers. The movie Coco, with its unique perspective on Mexico's Day of the Dead, tells a story about family, memory, and love. It teaches us death is not the end. Forgetting this. Such a powerful story shouldn't be dismissed by any group. We started to think, how can visually disabled people touch the marigold-covered pedal paths, feel the warmth of the family on the altar, and hear the song Remember Me that crosses life and death? Thus, this picture book integrated multiple designs. We broke the presentation mode of traditional picture books. On the left, screen reading software conveys the story. On the right, three-dimensional images that fingers serve as eyes. You can feel the candles on the altar, the texture of marigold chains, and the contours of Miguel and Coco's smiling face. What's more, we contain NFC technology. When you turn to page 17, the Remember Me will be played, which gives the story a more three-dimensional visual art. The Braille page members on each page, and the separated design of the text and images allowing visually disabled friends to read independently. This project is not about making a picture book. It's about building a bridge to make sure them to experience the charm of the culture and let them to feel the peace and love. After all, stories about love and memory should belong to everyone.
My name is Wendy, and I will share the preliminary research behind our project. We were inspired by inclusive cafes in Shanghai like Lily Time and Hope Coffee, which hire people with hearing or speech impairments. These spaces use thoughtful designs such as visual menus and notepads for communication, creating a welcoming environment. Inspired by this, we reached out online to interview people with some visual disorders. We wanted to learn what they really look for in picture books. We found three common requests. First, they prefer books that use multiple senses, like combining braille, tactile graphics, and audio. Second, the content should be practical and relatable, things like daily conversation or expressing feelings. Third, the book should help people with and without disabilities read and interact together. These insights gave us a clear direction for our design.
Next, I'll walk you through how we designed and produced our sensory picture book. After thorough research and evaluating different ideas, we decided to create a multi-sensory picture book based on the movie Coco. The entire process included 5 main steps. First, we decided on the size and the shape of the book. To make it easy to touch and hold, we chose an A4 landscape format with hard cardboard for durability. Second, we create the layout based on our design concepts, drew the cover, and added braille. We submitted the first version to our group, made revisions based on feedback, and improved the layout with tactile elements. Third, we printed the inner pages and brought materials for decoration, like various tactiles, soft beads, and sound modules, to create the best sensory experience within our budget. Fourth, we assembled the book, attaching braille dots, adding tactile graphics, and installing audio devices. We paid close attention to details like the position of the braille and the audio triggers to make sure everything worked smoothly. That is all for my section on the design and production process.
Hi everyone, I'm Victoria, and today I will make a conclusion and I want to walk you through what our team built and why it matters. Our project set out to solve one big problem. Visually impaired people of all ages often get left out of enjoying popular media, like the stories we love in movies or picture books. So we asked a question: what if a book could speak to touch, sound, and independence, not just the sight? We got the inspiration from the Disney books that named Coco. Its warm family tale and rich Mexican culture were perfect for an inclusive reimagining. Since traditional picture books rely on sight, we focus on three good sensory solutions. We turn Coco's key symbols like the petals and the guitar into the tactile graphics texture so users see by touching. We also added tiny NFC text. Tap one and you get the audio, maybe the communication between the two characters and the Mexican instruments, even the sounds that matching what you're touching. In the end, we didn't just make a book, we made complete stories. Some of the pages has the tactile art and NFC audio. The biggest one we do is, I think, is make a reusable framework for more accessible cultural materials. This is about letting visually impaired communities connect with beloved stories in their own way. That's the magic of turning a problem into something inclusive. Thanks for watching.